Hi, Aries. Thanks for tuning in to Yes or No Question with the Pendulum. We will follow up with some Oracle and Tarot with that question as well. So let's go ahead and start with the Pendulum. I'd like you to take some cleansing breaths, focus on a situation or a problem that you've been dealing with, something that's been heavy on your mind or in your heart. If the pendulum swings top to bottom, then that means that the answer is yes. If it swings left to right, that means the answer is no. If it does something like this, that means that we need to either rephrase the question or the answer is not available to us at this time because of free will of either yourself or other people involved. So my job is to try to hold this as straight as possible. Take that cleansing breath and focus on your question. Okay, Aries. Yes or no questions. I'm going to try this one more time. Sorry. Try not to influence this at all. I am shaky, but when it swings, you'll know it's swinging. Yes or no for our Aries. Look at it, holding completely still. You can ask this question in a different way. Okay, so the question that you're asking cannot be answered right now. Let's pull some oracles and see why. Give this a shuffle. And all right. We have individuality that wants to come out. You being you, not being under someone's shadow, not worrying about other people's judgment, shining your light the way you're supposed to, being your authentic you and not having to put on a mask around certain people because of their expectations. Knowing that you'll be accepted, loved, and admired for just being the person that you really are. We have High Priestess of Earth. Being very grounded, knowing what you want in your life in regards to your jobs, in your homes, and who you want around you, having all your pentacles, okay, all your finances in order, having everything situated the way you like it to be, organized the way you want it, and knowing that no one can take it away from you. And like I said, being very grounded to the earth, being very honest with yourself, very focused, using your intuition. Here we have the fledgling. Now, this is a young witch. This is someone who's new to the practice, someone that's learning something for the first time, okay? So if you are branching out to something new, it's important that you know that you're being very blessed, you're being very guided, and this is the time to step forward. This you're going to be taking in a lot of information with the fledgling card. You're going to be looking up to different mentors than you did in the past, because this is a completely new venture and journey for you, something that you have never undertaken before. This can be a new job, a new relationship, a move. Well, here we have ask for guidance. So that, again, you will have another mentor to help you through this, because the mentors that you had in the past can't help you through this new journey. All kinds of doors opening for you. Being the high priestess of earth, you're also going to know what options to take, because you'll be very grounded, very focused. If it doesn't sound right off the bat, you're not even going to entertain it. Never judge another and lead by example. So in your previous relationships or jobs, you've always been the boss. Okay, you've always been the leader of the group. People looked up to you, people came to you for guidance, solutions, advice, whatever the case is. Never judge another is telling me that you've had to walk away from certain situations in which it wasn't fair, but you're trying hard not to hold a grudge in this area. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what our clarifications are. So as the pendulum did not want to give us a yes or no answer, that means that things are still up in the air. We all have free will, so things can change on a dime. You can change, they can change, the situations can change. Okay, your clarifier is the King of Cups. This is talking about being very solid in your emotional base. Okay, you know what you want, you know what you bring to the table. You only want that kind of energy around you. This is all about forgiveness as well. Forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for others, knowing that you are in control of how you give your love to other people, not being triggered by certain situations or judgment that conflict with your individuality. You're going to love the new person that you become. You're going to be very strong in that love. You're going to really expose that part of yourself in what you're doing. Okay, so whatever you take on, whatever adventure that comes up for you in the next few weeks, this is something you're really going to put your heart into. Knight of Cups in reverse with the High Priestess of Earth. This is telling me that there was a sacrifice that you had to make in your emotions, in with your family members, and something that you used to love to do that wasn't giving you the same love back. You know, a lot of us will jump into a career or a job when we love it, and then all of a sudden it turns toxic and we hate it. All right, so I'm going to clarify that again with the Eight of Wands, new communication coming in. So you closing the door on one situation or relationship opens the door for another one. So know that you have to close one door to get the blessings from the other door. You can't have both doors open. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. Something has to give in order for you to get and receive the new blessings that are coming your way with the Eight of Wands. Ask for guidance, and then we have the Tower card in reverse. Know that the worst is now over. The sacrifices and decisions that you had to make, things you had to give up, relationships that you had to sever, it's done. Okay, now you rebuild. And when the Tower card comes up, that means that something was wrong, something wasn't solid, something needed to break in order for you to fix it and make it strong and make it very secure for yourself. So when the Tower's in reverse, that means that it's done. The worst is over. Now you rebuild. This is rebuilding time. This is your new blessings time. Ask for guidance. You've never been in this situation before. So ask people, talk to people, go online, read comments, whatever it is that you need to do to get more of a mindset of that. This doesn't define you. This only propels you to bigger and better. Letting go of certain energies allows new energies to come in. Like I said, you can't have both doors open. Sometimes we have to close one door really, really hard and lock it for new beginnings to come up. Let's go ahead and get another clarifier here with the Tower in reverse and asking for guidance. For some of you, you may have had to close the door on a mentor, someone that you held dear, someone that was high on a pedestal for you, that always had the right thing to say, and always guided you in the right path. And that mentor no longer can give you what it is that you need. And this can be a family member, this can be a job situation, whatever it is, you've outgrown being under their wing. And it's because, it's because you've been betrayed. The betrayal is real. The knives are real. The heart is broken. And in some aspects, it will never be the same. Because they did betray you, whether, like I said, it's a job, family member, relationship, however this works out for you, the betrayal is real. So don't discount it. You saw it for how it was. That's exactly how you felt. And now you're ready to move on with the fledgling. But you also don't want to judge them too harshly, because you also know that there is a lot that they do bring to the table, just not for you right now. It's not like they're 100% evil. What they did was really shitty, but it was the best for you. Here we have the Nine of Wands. That's fighting for what you believe in, going after what you want, knowing that you have that fire and that energy and that creativity to give to something that you love, putting 100% of your effort into it, something new that you're going to be doing, okay? And with the female energy, the divine female, as well as the King of Cups, there's a lot of feminine energy, and that is not to be gender-based. It just means that it is something that's going to be nurtured in a certain way. When we have a lot of male energy, that's nurtured in a different way. So this is being nurtured in a certain way of your feminine side. So it's a lot of emotional base that's coming up, a lot of emotions that you have to deal with, and you have to fight the right fight, not the wrong fight, because you have new beginnings with the fledgling, learning a new gift, doing something new, using your creativity, using gifts that you've never used before. Let's go ahead with never judge another. And here we have the Three of Cups in reverse. When this comes in, this is very hard energy, because there's, again, threes here with the swords, as well as the Three of Cups in reverse. That means that there was a situation where there's too many people involved. There is backstabbing. There could be infidelity. It all depends. And infidelity can be different things. You know, this can be a romantic situation with infidelity. This can also be a family situation where there's people talking about you behind your back, or did something to you that wasn't fair in the family line. And it was like you were the one person that was out in the cold in regards to how everybody else thought and felt. And you're trying not to judge your family members. You're trying not to judge the people that broke your heart. But you're ready for a new fight. You're ready for your own fight. You're ready to stand up for yourself and show your individuality, that you are no longer codependent with these individuals. New communication comes in. Yeah, we have burden, 10 of Wands. The situation is a big cluster and has put burdens on you in regards to your family situation and or job. The Knight of Cups, I also, in reverse, I want to mention that there's no apologies for what had happened. It's basically they're blowing it off as it is what it is. And that isn't set right with you with the Priestess of Earth, because the balance is off. Knight of Cups also is sometimes accepting or an apology that's really never given just to heal yourself. Because what the heartbreak that you went through and the betrayal that you went through with your closest people is real. You're not imagining it. You're not blowing it out of proportion. They did not consider all aspects. King of Swords in the upright. That's your energy. That's the energy you come out of, because you're not going to stay within the blame game energy, that negative energy. You're going to think clearly. You're going to move on. You're going to rise above the silliness that they're dealing with right now. It is what it, they pulled it is what it is card, right? So you can too. You can be like, it is what it is. You guys did X, Y, and Z, and now I'm out. You guys figure out how to get out of your own pickle, because I'm not going to help you anymore. I'm not going to do this. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This talks about not being helpful, not being gracious. They didn't give you the love and the help that you needed at the time. They actually betrayed you in this particular journey. They did you dirty, and now they want forgiveness. Now they want you to be like, it's no big deal. And you are like, no, you did to me, and I no longer am going to do for you. You're pulling back your boundaries. You're going to be in your own individuality energy. You're going to do for you. Communication comes in, new blessings come in. You're going to ask for guidance from other people that have been through something similar. And you're also going to find new mentors to get you through to the next stage. But know that you are in full control of this now, where you weren't in the past. Now you're in control of your outcome. So it will work out the way it's supposed to, but this is actually going to propel you further in your journey to make you stronger, let you rely on yourself, and don't worry about the judgment of others. So is this relationship completely kaput? Who knows? Because the pendulum would not answer us yes or no. So the energy is still not faded out yet, because of free will that we have and they have. They may come with that apology once they realize how messed up the situation truly is and how they did you wrong. We'll have to wait and see. We'll do another pendulum to follow up on this and see if they do apologize. But if they don't apologize, that's on them. Don't you worry about it. The distance that you have to have with this people or this betrayal is needed because of the burdens, because of the backstabbing. All that needs to be in your past, because that negative energy can block the new blessings that are coming in with the Eight of Wands, and we don't want that. As sorry as we are, if you look at the priestess of Earth, she's very sad about this whole situation. Her face, she's looking down, she's not happy. Okay, she's very, very upset. So this is very heavy energy that we don't want to stay in, because the Eight of Wands are coming in. That communication is coming in elsewhere. And that's positive communication, not with the Knight of Cups in reverse, with the negative, not apologizing, not seeing where they went wrong. So know that you are doing the right thing. You're on the right path. And this may play out to be in a positive once they decide that they're going to look at it from a different perspective. But that's on them right now. You stay forward and you keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Aries, for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. Please tune in again, and we'll go ahead, like I said, and pull some more cards to get some more clarification on this later on. Take care.